Okay, so what you can see here is me practicing my single strokes, and you know, practicing, it kind of sucks, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. And something that I have found something that have made practicing drums a lot more fun, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and mention some really good drummers who have been they upload YouTube videos that are really good, and they show, they give you tips and advices on how to practice and how to think like mentally, and how to approach practicing, pretty much, because we have to realize that if you don't practice, you won't get to you won't you won't get better, is what I'm trying to say. So you always reach the stage in your drumming and in whatever you do where you actually have to like sit down and go through like a practice session where you like almost like going to the gym, or like a military, like you sit there and you in a militant way, you sit there and you just practice and do the same motion over and over again, maybe speed up the tempo and so on and so on. So for me, practice has always been very boring, and I've never understood how to approach it. Like, I've never been the practice kind of guy regarding drums. I've always been the kind of guy who plays a lot. I've always been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot to songs and just having a good time. It's been fun all the way, But I've come to a stage in my drumming where I really feel like in order to get some progress, I really need to get these kind of practice routines into my everyday life, into my everyday drumming life, whatever you want to call it. So watching these videos by all these great drummers on YouTube has really helped me with my practice routines, and really made me feel positive about practicing drums overall. So the guys that I have been watching, the drummers I've been watching, is Marthyn Jovanovic. He's a drummer from Vienna. He's got a really cool YouTube channel where he uploads videos with a lot of great tips and ideas on how to advise and how to practice and how to think about it and so on. And he mentioned something he calls, it's actually from a book, but he mentioned deliberate practice. And deliberate practice is pretty much that you deliberately sit down and you do your practice for like 20 to 30 minutes a day, or how much you want, whichever day you want, and how much you want during a day. And you actually sit down and do something for 30 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, not more than that, and then you're done with your practice session. So 20-30 minutes out of your day to practice what you suck at, so to speak, or what you want to get better at, more correctly. That's actually not much to ask, for. So for me, that feels great. So I've been implementing that kind of thinking with all my practice nowadays, when I practice double bass, when I practice my singles or whatever. Right now I'm really focusing on my singles because I want to get my blast beats faster and up in tempo. So this exercise right here that I'm doing is a unison single stroke exercise that is supposed to get my left hand up to speed with my right hand. And that's an exercise from Thomas Lang, by the way. Thomas Lang is another great drummer. If you don't know Thomas Lang, you should really check him out. So yeah, deliberate practice is what I do now, and it's fucking great. I can't believe I haven't thought about it before. Of course, I know that you should sit down, but I have never thought about like making it short and very precise, like 20-30 minutes practice routine out of your day, because that's not much to ask for, and you get it done. You don't sit there 5 hours straight and play like lots of random stuff and you're not getting anywhere. You sit there and actually focus on one thing that you want to get better at, and through time you will eventually get better at it. But it's gonna take a lot of time, of course, just like any practice. But you just have to like make it. It's like going to the gym. It takes time to gain muscles and strength. So you have to think about at the same thing about this. Practicing drums is it's gonna take time, and you just have to just get through it, kind of. You just have to like be like a kind of like a militant exercise, and just do the exercise and believe in it and believe that it will help you, and then you will come out after a month or two, you will feel like, oh shit, I've actually progressed, and that's probably one of the best feelings you can have, I think. So deliberate practice. Go check Marthyn Jovanovic out. He's a great drummer, great advice, great drum teacher. And also check out Thomas Lang, of course. But I'm assuming you know who he is, unless you're new to the drumming, then I guess you don't know him. But I can say that you should check him out. Yeah, you should do it. Yeah. So yeah, deliberate practice. Sit down for 20 to 30 minutes, do your shit, and try to like put it in 4-minute marks, like 4 minutes times 5, and you do 5 exercises, which maybe you speed up, like 60 bpm, 70 bpm, 80 bpm, 90 bpm, 100 bpm. You speed it up 5 times, you know. Then you have 20 minutes practice. That's great, really, really great. So that's what I want to say in this video. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you got something out of it. And check out those drummers. Please do it. It's good for you. I promise. Do it now. Now. Fuck yeah. Fucking done. Fuck, it hurts. It hurts. Goddamn hurts. But it's done.